Okay, welcome to another one session on financial insurance services. Today we are going to discuss about mergers and acquisitions. Session 1, mergers and acquisitions. Okay, what is a merger and what is acquisition? When two companies combine into one is called merger. When one company take over the majority of stakes of management or resources is called acquisition. So whenever we are talking about differentiation, merger is a totally different concept from acquisitions of companies. So let's take about first we look into mergers. Why do mergers and acquisition take place? Whenever you're talking about a business goal, it includes profit, empire building, market dominance, long-term survival, and maximum and ultimate goal of any business is to maximize the value of the shareholders. So through which mergers and acquisition plays a very important role in creating this value. So what is a merger? Merger is a combination of two companies into forming a new company. Here, the ownership of the two companies are transferred and made into one aspect. And the common stocks are surrendered and new stocks were created for the new company. So what is the ways of mergers? Where mergers can take place in following ways. One is the purchasing of assets. Second one is the purchasing of common shares or equity shares, or by exchanging the shares for an assets or physical assets or movable assets, or exchange of shares to the shares, or we call transfer of shares from one company to another company. Okay, what are the types of mergers available? We have horizontal mergers, we have vertical mergers, we have conglomerate mergers, and we have concentric mergers. What is horizontal mergers? Merger occur between the companies in the same industry. Okay, let's talk about beverages industry. Brook Bond and Lipton are the same in beverages industry. They combine into one company called Brook Bond and Lipton. Second one, vertical mergers. When two companies produce the same goods and services in a one specific product, whereas Teleatlas and TomTom were in mapping business, they combine into one company. As well as eBay plus PayPal. eBay and PayPal were in e-commerce sites and payment services. They combine into eBay PayPal. And we have concentric conglomerate mergers between two unrelated business activities. Let's say what Walt Disney's were in the entertainment business, ABC was in journalism and media business. They combined into Disney ABC International Television. Then we have concentric mergers. Concentric mergers means the two firms are which in the same type of business in the same company. So City and Travelers were into international trade. Automatically they combine into Citigroup. What is acquisition? When one company take over and clearly establish its new owner, it is called acquisition. Here, acquisition can happen by purchasing of common stocks, purchasing of assets, or purchasing of majority ownership, okay, or in management functions. What are the types of acquisitions? We have friendly acquisition, we have reverse acquisition, we have backflip acquisition, or fourth and final one is hostile acquisitions. First, unfriendly acquisition. When two companies want to acquire a company, want to acquire another company, it can be termed as a friendly acquisition, like Johnson and Johnson and Crucial Biotechnology. Crucial shareholders approved the takeover by the Johnson and Johnson for 1.7 billion euros when it was taken over. Then we have reverse acquisition. When a private company takes over the public company, it is called reverse acquisitions. Then we have backflip acquisition. A purchasing company becomes a subsidiary of the purchase company. That means, let's take what Texas Air bought Continental Airlines, and Texas Air becomes the subsidiary of Continental Airlines. Automatically, the acquiring company becomes the parent company. Then we have hostile takeover. A hostile takeover is normally done through force. Like example is Oracle taking over PeopleSoft, because PeopleSoft and Oracle were all in the same business, so they have taken over. This is what we call hostile acquisitions. What is the difference between mergers and acquisition? Merger means fusion of two companies voluntarily into new company. Acquisition means taking over. Majority it is taking over without the permission of the other company. Whenever you're talking about mergers, there are new companies are created, whereas acquisition, old companies' identity is lost. What is the purpose? of merger is decrease competition and increase operational efficiency. For acquisition, it is always instant growth or inorganic growth. What is the size of business? So the size of the merger company is more or less the same, whereas the acquiring company is bigger than the acquiring company. Here, what is the number of companies involved? Mergers can minimum will be 3 companies, whereas acquisition is 2 companies. Okay. Okay, what is the motives for mergers and acquisition? First one is business of scale. Whenever 2 companies are combined in the same business, automatically the scale of business increases. Second one is eliminate competition. When there is a heavy competition in the market, when acquisition or mergers happen, automatically the competition reduces. Competition level reduces, we have more customer base. Third one is monopoly power. Sometimes mergers and acquisition lead to monopolistic control in the market. Fourth one, adaptation of modern technology. When the companies want to develop a new technology, automatically mergers and acquisition is one of the options available for them. What are the benefits of mergers and acquisition? First is generating value for the business. It becomes a cost effectively. It can increase the market share and it can become competitive in nature. Okay. So what are the few, we will share few mergers and acquisition deals. Okay. Tata acquiring Chorus. Okay. And they becoming the one of the largest seal manufacturing in the world. Second, Vodafone buying Hutchison to enter into Indian market. Then we have Indelco Novelties to become largest, okay, one of the largest company in the world. Thank you.